The Passport to Cabernet event was designed primarily to give the trade a sneak preview of the previous vintage and to raise awareness of the varietal in general. After a number of years of hosting the Passport to Cabernet in Napa Valley, it was decided to make it more easily accessible to members of the trade in the Northern California area. So the event was moved in 2007 to San Francisco, and it's been held for the last 3 years at the Bentley Reserve, which is a beautiful old building in San Francisco. It was the original Federal Reserve building there. So now we have our membership, which currently numbers about 75. They're on the first Monday in May, and we invite members of the press and members of the wine trade business. But we've also made the change that now we invite consumers to come in for the last 2 hours of the tasting so that they can also get a chance to taste the current release wines along with the barrel samples. Well, back in 1991, the vintners that produced California Cabernet decided to get together and form an association to raise public awareness of the varietal of Cabernet. Nowadays, everybody knows that Cabernet is king, but back then it could use some promotion. So 40 of them got together and decided that they'd create an association that would host an event every year called Passport to Cabernet. The idea was that they wanted to give people, first of all, an opportunity to speak directly to people involved in the wineries, either the winemakers or the principals. And they wanted to give people a sneak preview of the previous vintage. The move to the Bentley has created just an upswelling of excitement among the members and among the wine trade because it's such a beautiful venue and it's in such an easily accessible location. So our attendance has gone up. We had this year over 700 members of the trade and a couple of hundred members of the public to come and taste the wine. So it's been a really good move for us. We're finding that people are coming up from LA, they're coming in from the coast, they're coming over from Tahoe and Reno, and certainly we get good attendance from the Bay Area in terms of trade and consumers. When you come to the Passport Cabernet tasting, and you're wandering around this beautiful old building in downtown San Francisco with all that history around you, you also have a lot of history of the wine industry in California around you as well. When you have producers like Diamond Creek with the Bronsteins who've been around forever, Jordan Winery is a pillar of the wine community, you've got Charles Krug, you've got Ballou Vineyards, you've got Arrowwood. You get to go and talk to the people who've been with the industry as it has grown and expanded. And some of this expansion has meant a little bit of distance between the person tasting the wine and the person making the wine. But at this event, you get to talk directly to the people who were there when the grapes got crushed, when the wine went in the bottle, when the blending was done, and all those nervous moments of watching as the wine develops and matures and they finally find out what the vintage is going to be like. So that's one of the big appeals of this particular tasting and of the California Cabernet Society itself.